Hey YouTube, Tim here. More in the saga of the 2007 Harley-Davidson Sportster 883 low with the fuel pressure issue. In my last video I showed how this was together and the O-ring had spit out on this side of the fuel pump. So I took it apart to see if I could put it back together correctly, and lo and behold, we have a bad O-ring. This O-ring is torn up. You can see where it's been cut. And now, contrary to popular, or what I would think would be popular belief, I don't think this was done during assembly. I think I found the issue. I think it was done due to this line being too long, and I'll show you that in a minute. This O-ring you cannot get by itself. Harley-Davidson sells this O-ring only with a fuel filter. The fuel filter will look like this. This is the old stuff, and it's $107 for a fuel filter kit from Harley-Davidson, about 40 bucks from the aftermarket. So I called my buddy who put the pump in and asked him if he had any other parts to this, and he had the original quantum fuel pump and some parts, so he brought them over. This, I believe, is the original O-ring that goes here, that this fuel filter housing would slip over onto. However, I don't know if you can see it, but it's very flat and it's really worn out. I mean, that is an old, worn O-ring. But I got looking, and the fuel pressure regulator was here, and it had an O-ring on it. And what would be the odds that Harley-Davidson would use more than one O-ring? And I believe that the fuel pressure regulator O-ring will work. From what I can see, measuring this O-ring, it is right about 100 thousandths in diameter. And if I measure this groove in the fuel fitting, it comes out to about 940 thousandths. And that will stretch this O-ring a little bit, which I would suspect that it would normally do. But we are right at 100 thousandths. So I'm going to try this O-ring, but before I do this, I wanted to show this, what I think caused this problem. So if you put this together, I'm going to put it together without an O-ring. I don't know if you can see how that's sitting. I mean, it is like impossible to get that to sit square. And if you look, let me give this a better view. If you look, that's right where the O-ring was spit out. And I think that when Quantum Fuel made this, I think they made this line too long. And this needs to be pulled in more square like that. So if you look, when I'm holding it in with my thumb, now that's sitting fairly flat down there. So I think what I'm going to do is put this together and then wrap an additional tie strap around here, probably closer to the top, to see if I can hold this in and keep it from rocking out like that. Because I mean, if you look at that, it's not sitting anywhere near straight, but I have to push it in toward the pump to get it to sit. And that's right where that O-ring blew out, was right there. So I think, you know, we do run pretty high pressure, and I think with it sitting crooked like that, even with the clip in, it's going to push against the clip, and it's going to blow that out. So I'm going to set this up, and I'll probably post another video once I get it done. We can see what it looks like, and then maybe we'll test it. Okay, thanks.